where the fuck I am.
Hello and welcome to the channel. I am Sideline Hans, and today we are going to break down the reaction of Maurizio Sarri at the start of the video. Juventus and Sarri had a lot to prove in this match against Lyon, especially after being 1-0 down in the first meeting. The most obvious task that Lyon had to do was to cover Juve's attackers tightly and not allow them space and time to exploit. Sarri had fielded a 4-4-2 and in response Rudi Garcia a 3-5-2 for the match. Although Juve had been playing a 4-3-1-2 for the most of the season, with Dybala tucked in as number 10 behind Ronaldo and Higuain, where Dybala also had the freedom to move out on the right hand side, creating overload for the opposition defense when required. But the injury of Dybala meant that Bernardeschi was playing as the right winger, occasionally providing the width and attacking the space behind Maxwell Cornet, but he looked clueless whenever outnumbered by Lyon's defense. Bernardeschi is standing here in a position where Cuadrado can never pass him the ball. He's also not running into the wide areas. If he had made the run, then Lyon's defense would have got stressed and now Cuadrado has passing options. But instead Cuadrado had to pass the ball back due to lack of options up front. So for Rudi Garcia's boys, blocking the central lanes in a 5-3-2 formation and forcing Juve's narrow attacking team out wide had to be the way to defend. It made it easier for Lyon to cope with Juve's attacking threat and limit them to shoot only through a barrage of bodies. Juve though have the quality to find the net from distance and catch the position by surprise even when their defense is well structured. This short map from the last 5 matches of Juventus just shows that around half of the shots have been taken from outside the box. And in similar fashion, Ronaldo struck a powerful shot from outside the box and found the net with the whole Lyon defense in front of him. In fact, the shot had just a probability of 3% to be a goal, but still the power and placement of Ronaldo ensured that the shot resulted in a goal. Also, Juve's attackers often drop back towards the central line to pick up the ball, and then someone else will be darting behind the defensive line of the opponent to meet the ball from deep. Here's a small training clip from Juve practicing the same routine. In the match, there were moments where they tried to do it, but Lyon held their defense line quite brilliantly, and that resulted in a lot of offsides for Juventus. To counter such slick pass in the midfield and a sudden through ball, Lyon had to put up a mid-block, which helped them in closing them out early in the build-up and put a halt to their creativity. They were also quick to switch to a low block whenever Juventus managed to progress the ball. This way they limited the spaces and decreased the number of chances of penetration. All in all, Rudi Garcia's boys were very structured, disciplined and measured in the match from open play. But from set pieces, especially corners, Juventus had a number of open headers. Bonucci, Ronaldo, Higuain all are generally good with such headers, but surprisingly they were off target in the match. Here you can see Juventus are deep into Lyon's box and Lyon had used man marking to stop Juve headers. Now as soon as the ball is floated from the corner, Ronaldo makes a run towards the first post and Bonucci and De Ligt towards the second post. Bonucci has used De Ligt as a shield and lost his marker and is free to head it into the net. Although he missed, this corner routine was very good. This time, a corner from the other side of the pitch, Lyon used a mixture of man and zonal marking. This time, Bonucci made the first post run and Ronaldo and De Ligt the second post. The sheer quickness of Ronaldo saw out 2 markers of Lyon. Generally, Ronaldo doesn't miss such free headers, but it really wasn't Juve's night. If they had taken chances, probably we won't be talking so much about this match. But what Juve did well in this match though was stopping Lyon counterattacks with fast and direct players like Memphis Depay, Toko Ekambi, Maxwell Cornet on the left. They were always a threat on the counter, but Juve's centre-backs did an excellent job in closing down the players quickly and thus stopping Lyon from creating any kind of counter-attacking chances. In fact, Lyon had zero counter-attacking chances in the whole match. What Juventus did not do well was move the ball quickly and unsettle Lyon's defense structure. Their midfield has been under scrutiny in a lot of matches in this season, and this wasn't different. The stats also prove the same. If you look at the number of passes into the final third, it is concerning. Rabiot, Pjanic and Bentancur, the three starting midfielders of Juventus, had lesser passes into the final third than Bonucci and De Ligt, the centre-backs, who had 12, three more than Juve midfield combined. This is just baffling. And my choice for the main man this match is Marcelo of Lyon. With 5 clearances, 2 blocked shots, 2 tackles and 2 interceptions, this was a massive performance from the 33-year-old Brazilian. He held the defensive line well and also made this monstrous last-ditch tackle to stop a sure goal from Bernardeschi. I'm sure Lyon fans will keep this picture very close to their hearts. Thank you for sticking to the end. Likes, comments, shares and subscribes are always appreciated, and until the next video guys, bye bye.